I finally made my travel dream happen, and here's how you can do it too. I spent the first half of 2025 traveling around the world to amazing locations like Thailand, Philippines, and Indonesia, and having unforgettable travel experiences like skydiving, paramotoring, and even boxing a stranger in a bar in front of a big crowd. And I've got to say, it was the greatest period of my entire life. So in terms of my backstory, I was working in a job in London from 18 until I turned 24. My workplace was also putting me through university as well, which was amazing. Throughout this time and my adult life, I've always loved travel and always took the opportunity to get away wherever I can. It's normally been Europe, like Spain, Portugal, Prague, Latvia, any locations like this, but I've always knew I wanted to do a big trip one day. I remember coming away from a holiday in Greece in 2023 and thinking, wow, I really love to travel properly. I saw everybody's experience online and I thought, I want to have that for myself. I want to have that life experience to say I did it. I would always talk to people at social events about travel, and the one phrase I always heard was, I wish I did that when I was younger. And I would always think, wow, I never want to have to say that. I want to say I did travel when I was younger and it was the best experience of my life. So when I knew it was something I really wanted to do, I thought about it all the time, but I still had about a year and a half left of university. At the end of 2024, I graduated from university and made the decision to leave my job to go and have that travel experience. Something I would always hear from other people was, oh, I'll do it once I've done this. I'll do it once I've achieved that. I've heard that so much over the years and I never wanted to have that for myself. I feel like so many people fall into the trap these days of not having the experiences that they would love because they're just pushing it off. They push it down later in life until they've achieved the next milestone or until they feel ready for it. For a lot of people, that day never comes when they actually take that step, and they do end up saying, I wish I did that when I was younger. So what happened in the process of knowing I wanted to travel to actually getting on that plane for the first time and making it a reality? A big thing for people, of course, is budget and the finances, and of course you've got to be able to support yourself when you're away. For me, I've always tried to put some money away for savings, but I've never saved money specifically for travel. So many people think, oh, I haven't got enough to travel. The truth is you can spend as little or as much as you want whilst traveling, especially in places like Southeast Asia. It depends how long you want to travel for and what lifestyle you want to live. You can eat £1 pad thai on the street, or you can go to expensive restaurants and spend a lot of money. Or you can stay in very cheap hostels or in expensive hotel rooms. You really don't need as much money as you think you do to travel, and you can make it work with whatever budget you have. And of course, there's always ways to make money whilst you're traveling. For example, I saw so many people doing a few jobs in hostels in exchange for accommodation and free food. Next, of course, you need to decide where you want to go. For me, I'd always seen loads of videos about Southeast Asia and Thailand, so my mind was set on that from the start. Whilst this is a very brief rundown, once you've got a little bit of money in place and decided where you want to go, the next thing to do is book your ticket. So many people put off booking their ticket because it makes it feel like a real reality that they have to follow through with. My advice is don't push it down the line until you've achieved the next thing. Just book that ticket and go and have that experience, because you definitely won't regret it. I got to have that amazing travel experience, and there's absolutely no reason why you can't as well. If you want to support, you can follow on Instagram and TikTok at I Wish I Did That Travel.